Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome for those of you that are watching for the first time. Today's video is going to be something I haven't done before, and it's going to be me recreating a look from a music video. And I know this song is like super hot right now. I don't know about you guys, but me and all my friends are like bumping this song like non-stop from the moment it came out. And it is WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, and it is fire. If you haven't heard it, go hear it. It's amazing. The music video is just as incredible. Like, it's great. I remember when it first came out, like, we were all at our friend's house and we just put it on the TV and we're all just like sitting on the couch like, are you kidding me? Like, is this real? It's so good. The song is good. The music video is good. Obviously, the song is not for everyone. It's a little bit graphic, but it's Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. What else did you really expect? And yeah, so I love that song. I've watched the video literally a gazillion times, and every time I watch it, I'm like falling in love with Megan Thee Stallion's makeup, her little gold thing that she has going on, and I just loved it so much that I wanted to go ahead and recreate it. So that's what look we have going on today, and that's what this video is all about. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I nailed it. I mean, I mentioned like a couple things that I did a little bit different than what she had going on, but for the most part, I feel like I hit the nail on the head. So this was the inspiration, and this is what the look I was going for. And to be honest, I feel like I nailed it. Like, I got the rhinestones, the crease is perfect. I feel like that gold is really, I slightly changed up the colors just a little bit, but for the most part, I think I got it. I think I got it on point. I don't want to talk too much because this video I already know is gonna be crazy long. I even put my outfit on, like what I would envision me wearing in a WAP music video. I don't know. Anyways, if you guys would like to see how I achieved my makeup like this, and if you like to look like Megan Thee Stallion in her music video WAP, then please keep watching. So for the look that we're going with, I watched the video literally like 5,000 times to see what look I wanted to do. And the look that kept speaking to me and that just like was vibing with me is the one that Megan had going on in the beginning, and I think in the end, like pretty much throughout the whole video. There's a couple times where they changed their looks, but for the most part, this is the look that she has going. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so hard to show you guys. Let me put my brightness up. So this is the look that we're going for. As you guys can see, she has the gold and burgundy thing going on with the liner and super dramatic lashes. So that's exactly what I'm going for today. So wish me luck. So just, you know, wish me luck. Fingers crossed I can get it right. It's makeup, so it's not the end of the world if I don't get it exactly the way I want it. But we're gonna attempt it, and we'll see how it goes. So I already have my lids primed, set, and ready to go. Let's put our hair up first, because you guys know the drill. So first things first, you guys, like I do with all of my eyeshadow looks, we're just gonna go ahead and apply our transition shade. And for this, let's see, I think I'm gonna go in with a nice like subtle shade, and I'm gonna use the shade down here in the bottom corner, the shade right here called Beach. And we're just gonna apply that into the crease. You guys know the drill. I always start with a light hand and then build the color. It's so much easier that way, so that you're not having to clean up a mess and you're just going and building. And so what I noticed, it seems like her whole like crease is just super defined with that burgundy. They don't really deepen up the outer corner or the inner corner. It's kind of more dramatic on the crease. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus these shades mainly in the center of the crease. Then just taking a clean brush, and I'm just going to blend everything that we did, blend out up towards our brow. Just make sure there's no harsh lines. So then the next shade we're going in is the shade Suntan, which is the shade right here. And we're just gonna use that to just deepen up the crease again. And now I'm using a more dense definer brush so I can really get in there. The other one was a little bit more fluffy to kind of get everywhere. And now we want a little bit more precise brush to really build out our crease. And what I'm noticing in the picture is she doesn't really bring the shade down here. It kind of like fans out towards this way because she has really dramatic liner. So don't put any dark shades down here, and kind of just begin to fan it out this way and just like extending it outwards just a little bit. And then bringing that shade into the inner corner just a little bit, just to tie it all together. And I'm just going in windshield wiper motions, holding my brush from the back just so I have more control. Then just going in circular motions a little bit when I get towards the inner corner. It doesn't look like she takes the shade too high up. Now I'm going to build that shade onto the other side. My hands are hurting already, you guys, and we're not even like 10 minutes into this. Ugh. The life of a blender. Then going back with that clean brush, we're again just gonna blend everything out. To really deepen up the crease, we're gonna use the shade Magma, which is this one right here, that really beautiful, that really beautiful burgundy shade. Hello, right here. So now we're gonna go in with an even smaller, more precise brush, just to really get that deep shade into our crease without getting it anywhere else that we don't want it. So I'm going to start right at the crease and just building up that shade. I don't want to use too much of the shade because I don't want to make it too burgundy, because in the picture it's burgundy, but it's not like crazy burgundy. So I don't want to have a heavy hand with this at all. Less is more is really key with the shade. This is actually very similar to the other look that I did with this palette, but this one we're just using slightly different colors and a little bit of a different method. You guys already know the drill. After each application of color, I always like to go back with that blank brush and blend everything out. And taking a super, super light hand with this brush. I don't want to pick up any of the shadows. I just want to blend them and have no harsh lines and work my way up. Okay, I'm liking where the crease is at this point, so now I'm going to hold off on the crease, or excuse me, on the lid, because I have hooded eyes. I don't want that gold to transfer on to the crease that we just did, so I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, I don't have my brows on. I was going to do the brow highlight, but I don't have my brows on. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows real quick. I know this video's kind of all over the place, but we're gonna go ahead and do my brows really quick and then do the brow highlight, then so we can finally do the crease, the lid. Ugh, God, I hate having my eyebrows done. It's just such a weird look. Anyways, eyebrows are on, and I went a little heavy-handed today. Like, I normally don't make them this thick. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, this is what we ended up with. So the next step we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and clean up our, like, under our brow and kind of start with the brow highlight. And for the first step, I'm gonna be using the 35O palette by Morphe and taking this non-existent shade. I've pretty much used it all. I definitely need to get another one, but which is just like a very like vanilla creamy shade. And I'm gonna use that to clean up our brow area, or like our brow point, right under our brow. So this is such a good hack if you want to have your brows really clean and sharp looking without having to use concealer. So I literally do this anytime I do my makeup. It's always comes through for me and just like cleans up the brow like so much. It highlights it. Like as you can see the difference, like it is just like a must for me. And then using that same clean brush just to blend what we just did. So in the picture, like her brow highlight is like really popping. Let me like zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it's like really popping. Let me see, let me get my brightness. Oh, it's all the way up. So as you guys can see, like her brow highlight is like super frosty and really popping. So we're just gonna go ahead and layer up a bunch of bright shades just to get us to that. Okay, so for the first shade, we're gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe and using this first shade right here called In Light. And we're just gonna apply that to our brow highlight. And they don't just leave it right at the brow point, they bring it back as well, all the way to the end of the brow. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And then now mixing a little bit of MAC Pro Emphasize, and I'm gonna mix the In Light shade as well, and really focusing that on the arch of the brow. I want that to be the most like white, frosty place. All right, perfect. All right, now for the gold that we're gonna be putting onto our lid. Got some guys in my hair. So we're gonna be using this shade right here, True Bronze. It is a really true golden shade. So I'm gonna just pick that up with my finger. I feel like that is the best method to get shimmery shades on your lid. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start applying it. It's okay if we get fallout. I'm expecting it with these kind of shades. It's kind of like inevitable. Now I'm just taking a flat top brush and I put that shade on there and I'm just gonna spray it with a dewy setting spray just to make it pop a little bit, and I wanna get some into the inner corner as well. And she did bring it into the inner corner, the gold shade, so that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm really trying not to open my eye because I don't want this color to transfer. Then you can totally just leave it. I'm trying not to open my eyes, so if I'm like looking weird, I'm sorry. This step you guys can totally skip, but because I have hooded eyes, I don't want the color to transfer on to my crease like I've mentioned before. So I'm gonna use one of these Stila like liquid, what are these called? The Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. And I'm just gonna put a little bit just so that it doesn't transfer. So I guess in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done my face makeup before doing my eyeshadow because I'm getting eyeshadow all on my under eyes, but it's okay. So my lid shade is a little bit different than what Megan had going on, but that's just simply because I just didn't want the shades to transfer. So, oops, I put some of the glitter, the liquid glitter on just to really seal in that shade. So it may not look totally gold, but it's still in the same family, so it's okay. And just to tell you guys what I used the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow in the shade Kitten Karma, which is just like this really beautiful like rosy gold shade. And then I also mixed in a little bit of the Urban Decay Heavy Metal liquid glitter or glitter liner, and this is in the shade Midnight Cowboy. And I just put like a very little bit amount of the Midnight Cowboy. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this eye. Okay, so our lid color is on, and now for one of the last steps is to do the wing liner. And I've been really nervous about this part because I've mentioned before, I am not great at doing wing liner. So let's just see how this goes. Fingers crossed, wish me luck. But yeah, we're just gonna do some wing liner and then throw on some lashes, put some lipstick on, and call it a day. So let's try and do this. I picked up this Actually, I didn't buy this. My friend actually gave this to me, but it is called it's a Ciate Stamp and Drag Liner. So it's double-ended. So one end is like the felt tip pen, and then the other side is like a little stamp. And it's shaped, as you can, I mean, I don't know if you can see, but it's shaped kind of like a wing liner. So I'm gonna try it. I've never used it before. I've had it for a while, so let's just see if it actually makes my life easier. Actually, you know what? I really don't want to use that. I really don't. I'm just gonna draw my own liner. Sorry, guys. Maybe another time. I don't want to ruin all this hard work. Alright, now to the other side, we're gonna do the same thing. Alright, so far, so good. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and throw on some lashes, and then we can come and do our lip and then do the little rhinestones that she has as well. So alright, so lashes are on. I ended up going with Miami Flare by Lilly Lashes, and I feel like that is so perfect for this look. It couldn't have gone any, like, I couldn't have put on a better lash. I feel like those lashes really just gave it that like va-va-voom that it really needed. So really happy that I chose these. I almost went with a different lash. But anyways, now on to the rhinestone part that she has like right here and right here. I'm just gonna see exactly how she has it. And mine, I thought I had rhinestones, but I don't. The only rhinestones that I have are like way entirely too big. So I have like these little studded beads kind of. And that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna use one of these little guys right here, and yeah, we're just gonna wing it. Trying to see, so it looks like it's like right where her liner ends, and then right below. So we're gonna do that. And I'm putting just a little bit of lash glue on it just to like secure it. Okay, so jewels are on. Now the last thing to do is do the lip that she had in the video. And from watching it, it's looking like she has like a chola lined lip kind of thing going on. Alright, so we lined our lips. I used the Sephora collection Dress to the 90s lip liner, and I feel like that was very like spot on to what she was wearing. And now I'm just gonna keep watching the video to see exactly what else she has, because I know she has like a glossy lip, but I don't know what tones, so let me see. Honestly, it looks like she, can you see? This is such a bad picture of her, I'm sorry. I mean, can you see, like, it looks like it's just lined lips and then gloss. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I line my lips, and now I'm gonna use my Dior Lip Maximizer Gloss in the shade Beige. Just, you guys, my freaking go-to, but it happens to look like the same as what she's wearing, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just focusing it on the center. And there we have it. I'm all done. And to be honest, you guys, I'm like honestly so surprised. I really was really nervous about doing this. I never really like recreate looks of like other like famous people, but I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think it looks so good. The rhinestones look really good. The lip looks good. The eyeshadow, even though I went slightly a little bit different than what she had going on, just because of the shape of my eyes and the way my eye is like hooded and it transferred. That's the only reason, but this was what we were going for. This was the goal, and I think we got it. I feel like the rhinestones make it perfect. Like the colors are good. Everything just works so well. I will definitely be doing my makeup like this again. I'm honestly so proud of the way that I did my liner. I was winging it, and it it turned into a wing. So let me know if you guys like these kinds of videos. If you do, you know, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe as always. We're almost to 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing, incredible, and I'm so happy. So thank you for all of you guys that support me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. I definitely had a fun time creating this look. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye guys.
I said certified free, 7 days a week.
Okay, let's get it together, you man.